Let us now understand the differences between white and red muscle fibers. So yes, the first basis is the myoglobin and cytochrome content. We find that the red muscle fibers have high myoglobin and cytochrome content, whereas the white muscle fibers have got low myoglobin and cytochrome content. That is which the white muscle fiber don't have a lot of myoglobin and cytochrome within. So they cannot sustain their function for a long time and they show fatigue very easily. The second basis is number of mitochondria. The red muscle fibers have large number of mitochondria, whereas the white muscle fibers have very few mitochondria. That is why the supply of energy at the white muscle fibers don't sustain for a long time, and definitely they get fatigued as a consequence. Then there is blood supply. The red muscle fibers are enriched with blood supply, whereas the white muscle fibers have poor blood supply. And this is the reason that they cannot sustain their work. So yes, you have to memorize the fact that white muscle fibers can be switched on fast, but they work for a very short time. Whereas the red muscle fibers take time to work, they work slowly, and they can work for a prolonged period of time. And definitely you should be able to call up these important differences. At the next part, we talk about the mode of contraction. How is the red muscle fiber and white muscle fiber contracting? The red muscle fibers exhibit slow and continuous contraction, whereas the white muscle fibers exhibit rapid contraction, and definitely that is for a relatively short time. A very relatively short time. Let us now go to the next difference between the red muscle fiber and white muscle fiber. Yes, the next basis is the diameter. The red muscle fibers are smaller in diameter, whereas the white muscle fibers are larger in diameter. So definitely the red muscle fibers are relatively smaller in diameter, and so they can receive extensive blood and nutrient supply, whereas the white muscle fibers are large, so it is difficult for them to receive greater nutrient supply, whereas the volume is comparatively increased and the surface area reduced exponentially. Finally, we talk about the examples. The example of red muscle fiber are the postural muscles, which are the muscles of our abdominal area, pelvis, and the back, which ensure correct posture in us. Whereas the white muscle fibers are present in the extraocular muscles, which are muscles of the eyeball.